Hey guys, it's Vera Wild, and I'm back with, I guess it's kind of both a product review and an addendum to my initial video talking about breast forms. Now, when I say product review, this isn't of a specific brand or anything, but more of a general thing that I didn't talk about when I discussed breast forms before, because when I talked about them before, I was talking about silicone breast forms by and large, or anything of a heavier, flesh-like material, something with weight and body and heft to it. What I didn't talk about, because I never really had any experience with them, is foam breast forms, which I actually am using tonight. And hold on. This I can safely show you. On the last one I had to cover up the realistic looking nipple. This is all I'm talking about. So, how are these? Much better than I would have thought. There's the obvious advantage that these sorts of breast forms are much, much cheaper than the ones I talked about previously. Obviously those were very expensive, especially, the bigger you go, the more expensive they get. These, fairly cheap. I mean, I think these might have cost me $20, but these do a surprisingly good job of filling out a bra. Obviously, I'm not quite as busty with these as I am with my silicone forms, but they do fill out nicely. They do give a nice sort of overall shape to things. So certainly if you're on a budget, these are definitely a step up from most of sort of the home remedies that I know dressers will try and do, things they'll come up with on their own. This is inexpensive, and if you can't afford the silicone breast forms, these are a really nice alternative. The downside to them is pretty obvious. They don't have the feel of real breasts. Now, maybe you're not going to be in a situation where anyone's going to be having their hands on you or feeling anyway, so it might be a moot point. But even aside from that, there's also the fact that just having the weight, having it actually sort of pull on the bra a little bit, and sort of it adjusts just your very posture and your way of sitting and standing and everything because of the added weight on your chest, and that sort of can almost make it easier to be more feminine in your motions, in your way of sitting, in your posture, because you've now got that extra weight that you don't have as a man. The foam ones are so lightweight that doesn't really happen, so you need to be much more conscious of sort of how you're holding yourself and how you're positioning yourself, because you won't be making the automatic adjustments to account for the added weight that happened with the silicone forms. But honestly, aside from that one thing, as long as you're mindful of that, these are really great. I was surprised at how much I liked these, and I've been using them semi-regularly since I got them, and like I said, they are a really good budget option. So I got these off of Amazon. Again, unfortunately I don't remember a brand. I'm not sure a brand really matters when you're talking about foam breast forms. But I think, you can find them on Amazon, you can find them around the internet. They are very easy to find, very easy to get a hold of, very cheap, and really sort of a good early step if you either aren't able or aren't willing to make the kind of financial commitment that's involved in heavier, more realistic breast forms. So I guess that's about it, guys. I hope that was helpful for you. So if you have any questions or thoughts or anything that you want to send me, you can message me here. You can email me, verawild@gmail.com. I'm on Twitter, @verawild. And until next time, guys.